Hello, everyone. Welcome to my life. As you all know, today is the 8th of my go life, of my 90-day goal, actually. So today is the 8th. And today I have a special guest here with me. His name is Keith, all the way from Canada. Yay. Okay.
Hey,
Thank you so
Cora,
much,
how you
Keith,
doing today?
for. I'm good. Thank you so much for agreeing to be my guest within a very short notice. I truly appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so can you introduce or tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. As you mentioned, my name's Keith Halwa. I live up in Alberta, Canada. I worked in the oil and gas industry for most of my adult life, and I worked overseas. While I was working overseas, I met a beautiful Cuban lady. We got married, and we have two sons. Um, Back in 2021, I brought my wife and my sons from Cuba to live in Canada with us, to live here. Um, And last year, over a year ago, back in July 2023, I ended up losing my job with the company that I was working with overseas for all of those years, which was not a bad thing. It kind of pushed me into having to make a decision to either carry on with a traditional job or uh, go with this online business, which I decided I wanted to go full time in this online business. And I bought into this online business back in 2020, but because of where I was working at, the infrastructure there wouldn't allow me to uh, build my business there just because of the internet was so bad there. And so, anyways, this is what I've been doing for over the last year is working on this online business. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell.
Thank you so much, Kit, for that beautiful introduction. So I have some couple of questions for you here. Okay.
Sure.
So of all the businesses out there, there are so many, I know there are so many businesses out there. What attracted you to this particular business?
Well, I've been asked this question quite a few times. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't looking for an online business when I came across this particular business. What it was is I know a couple that are in this business, and I was following them on social media, and I noticed that their posting was changing. So, back when I was still working overseas, I'd come to Canada for some days off. And when I was here, I picked up the phone and I gave them a call because I know them, and I asked them what they were up to. And they kind of told me a little bit. And you know how the training goes, you just don't tell the whole story right off the bat. And they didn't tell me everything. And I went back to work, and whatever they said at that time, and I don't remember what they told me exactly, but it stuck with me. And I called them from Cuba, where I was working at, and we talked about it. And they directed me to a webinar. I watched that, and then we talked again. And then I really liked what I saw. I liked the structure of the business, and most importantly, I really liked the compensation plan of this business. And so I bought into the business immediately, even though I had a sneaking suspicion that I wasn't going to be able to work on it back then. But that's how I got into the business. It wasn't because I was looking for anything. It just happened, and that's it. I wasn't looking for a business. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. So the second question is how does our business model work, and how accessible is it for someone that has no previous experience, no um take that's not tech savvy? How is the business model built, and how accessible is it to someone that doesn't have any business background?
The business model is awesome. In fact, this morning, I came on here, I had to go back into the training because I was trying to tweak my landing page. I wanted to try and change that, and I did. I successfully changed it this morning. But the training is awesome. Everything is there when you want to view it. So whenever you have time, many people are working that are within this business, so they have other traditional jobs, and then they're building their business part-time on the side. So the training is always there, 24/7. You can get into there and look at it. And of course, there's you also have your coach and mentor, if they're active, to be able to ask questions to. And then we've got our global community, which is really great. And that's how I met you, was within this community.
Mhm.
So you reached out yesterday asking if there was anybody available to do an interview, and this is part of it. You're able to get in touch with other business owners, and you're able to do what we're doing right now. This part of it is really awesome. It can happen like that really
Exactly.
quick, and you can uh, do what you need to do on a daily basis within the training and within the business community. The model's awesome, and if you're not really tech savvy, which I'm kind of a intermediate user, I guess you could call me, but there's lots of people out there that aren't, and they've never been on. For example, for myself, I've never been on social media. The only thing I've ever done on social media before this was looking at pictures of my family when I was working overseas. I never posted anything on social media. I was never that way, and now I'm actually doing that. I'm actually posting on social media. So yeah, you anybody can do it if you try to do it. It's there. The training's there, and yeah, anybody can do it.
Yeah, awesome. That's very important thing about our business. The training is so simplified that even a 60-year-old can confidently set up their business and get it up and running. So if you're out
Yes.
there and you're looking for something to do, don't worry about having any experience. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to know everything about IT. No, just come in and we have a training and the community support that's going to help you on how whatever you may need. This is here is happening. Okay. So the third question is, how has this business impacted your life, both personally and financially?
So personally, it's impacted me in a way that it's really taken me to a spot in my life where, like I said, I've never been on social media. So I've managed to understand, learn about social media and what a great tool that it is and how to utilize it. So before we came on here, we were talking a little bit about advertising. So both you and I have had advertisements up. You currently have advertising up. I don't right now. But they teach you how to do this, and that part of it is so awesome to me that you can take whatever the training that we're doing now, even if you wanted to do something else within the online business space,
Mhm.
you can take this training and apply
Yeah.
it to anything that you want to do. So once you learn this, now you've got a foundation to be able to build upon this business and carry it over to maybe other businesses if you want to create other businesses.
Mhm.
So as far as the financial goes for me right now, um I've had a couple of buyers already, which is great, and it happened really fast. I couldn't believe it when I first advertised. I'm thinking, is this even real? Is this even possible? And I put my advertisement up, and right away I had people reacting to it and inquiring to me about what is this that you're doing. Some of of course, and I'm sure you've run into this yourself, where some of the interaction was negative. Some people don't like this, which is fine. I mean, it's not for everybody. But what really amazed me was the fact that I could put an advertisement out there and have somebody interested and say, "Yeah, I'm interested in this and I want to buy into this." And to me, that just, I know that you see other people talk about this and the success that they're having with this business, but until it happens to you,
To you.
it's just it just takes you to a totally different place. And I believed that it was true before it happened to me, but now that it's happened to me, it's just like, wow, this is unbelievable. This really can work, and it does work. So, but you have to work at it, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, like what the trading, like the advertising and so many things the business is gonna teach you. You can, and with the growth of the internet, online space and everything, you can reach a wide, like can reach different people from different parts of the world can
Yes.
come to you, even when you don't know them from anywhere. And what else? The global reach of audience, what it teaches you, and the money that's in, like, when you start making like profits from the business is awesome. It's awesome. The compensation plan is very good. Very
The compensation plan it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It takes time to build the business, but once you get this thing built, yeah, absolutely. The
like
compensation plan.
every yeah, like every business out there, like you said, people that doesn't like the business, maybe they don't like what's but it's okay. It's not for everybody. No matter what you do in life, people will have negative thoughts. People will always say things. So you just have to, because you know what you're looking for. You have a goal. You just deaf ear to whatever they are telling you and eye on the ball. Okay, thank you so much, Keith. So the last question I have for you. So for someone that is interested in starting the business, what is the first step they should take?
What is the first uh, what is the first step they should take?
Yes, towards starting the business. So maybe someone that's watching us now or someone that's going to watch the replay, what is the first step they should take in starting the business? What is the first step?
Well, the first thing that they should do is go to the webinar and watch a webinar. There's a webinar available. They do them live twice weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays here in North America. If you're in another part of the world, it might be a bit of a different time and maybe another day. But here in North America, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Watch the webinar and see the people that are within this business speak about what it is that they're doing, and the successes that they're having within this business. And then what you need to do is you need to contact, um, if you sign up with Core, or you sign up with Keith, or sign up with somebody else, contact them and make sure that you have a list of questions that you need answered, and talk to whoever, and make sure that you get all your questions answered. Make sure that you're satisfied with whatever questions that you have. Now, I'm thinking back to when I first bought into this. I had some questions, but not a lot, because I personally know a couple that's in the business. I know them very well. And so I knew that they weren't lying to me when I asked the questions that I asked them. So for me, I wasn't very skeptical about it because I knew them. But I'll tell you what, if you're a person that stumbles upon this video that we're doing at a later date, or an advertisement by Cora or Keith, do and I hate even saying this, but do your due diligence.
Yes.
Make sure that you look at everything and think of everything that you can think of, and then decide whether it's for you or not. And this isn't for everybody. It's not. It's not for everybody. But for the people that are doing it, and that are having success at this, it's unbelievable. And I hate even to say this, because I don't want to sound like this is a pushing a financial thing at you, but the financial compensation within this business is just unbelievable to me. It's so unbelievable to me. And the people that are having success in this business, I'm looking at that, and it's just, you know, for me, my biggest goal within this business is, for sure, do I want money just like everybody else? Yes. But more importantly for me is, I want to be able to build this business to a spot where when I pass on and I'm not in this world anymore, I can leave this to my family, and they can either continue to run the business, or if I'm at if I built the business and I'm successful at it, I built it to a certain level, they will continue to receive financial compensation for years to come. And that's where I'm at with this, Cora. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great business.
Yeah, it's a very great business, and the fact that you can always transfer it to your children. We go to
No,
school. Like for me, I'm a registered nurse, but I can never transfer my certificate to my child. It's not
no,
working. I can't do that.
no.
So, but this business you can transfer to your children. And secondly, this is not a get rich quick. You have to put in the work. In as much as the compensation plan is very great and very lucrative, you have to put in the work. This is not a get rich quick scheme, you know.
Right.
So yeah, it's a business like every other business. You have to put in the time, put in the effort, and you see yourself blossom. And another thing I want to say is like this thing like you said, click go to our website, register with Citibank email address, watch our webinar. Some people will always say, "Oh, it's too long. I can't watch them." But you can spend 3 hours watching films and that's not going to give you anything at the end of the day. Watch our webinar. After watching the webinar, there's a refundable fee of $149. So just call that as your ticket to come and check out this business and see if it is the right fit for you. Do your
Ab-
due diligence, do your research. The business is tax registered. I think that's the one. If you didn't get anything from this webinar, just know that this business is tax registered. It's not a scam. It's not no. If it is, I will not be putting my face here to talking to you about this business. No. And I'm sure Case will not doing the same thing if this business is not real. So if you're in US you get your 1099. I think in Canada they do T4 or whatever. In any part of the world that you are, you get your tax form at the end of the year.
yes.
So this is an awesome business to start. Start now to build your legacy. Start now to leave something tangible for your children. Build your own empire. We in like we immigrants in diaspora, we used to complain about the the busy work schedule, the so many things. But we usually forget. We don't really like when you like this when we're telling somebody this is that's going to help you to come out from this situation. They don't usually want to listen, but you keep on complaining. So why are you complaining when you don't want to put in work on something that's gonna better your life? You wake up every morning 6 a.m. or whatever time you wake up in the morning to go and build another person's empire, but you don't want to build yours. I don't know. The choice is yours. It depends on you and what you want and what you're looking for and what you want to achieve. So thank you so much, Kate, for this awesome interview. And to everyone that's watching us live, or if you're gonna watch the replay, do well to comment or reach out to any of us if you're interested. If what we said resonated with you, reach out to us and we will help you on how to start your business. It's that simple. Okay. So we've come to the end of this live session. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much for
joining.
having me today, Cora. Have a good day. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.